Today I would like to try and complete connecting up the Highland challenge, but I don't know if we're going to have enough money to do that. It's going to be expensive. Let's find out how much. Hello there, Master Hellish here, and welcome to episode 30 of my OpenTTD Let's Play. We're in 1967, and if you're playing along, you can join in by following... If you're not playing along, you can join in by following the instructions at the beginning of the first video in this series, and link to the playlist of the series in the description of the video. Or, if you are playing along, I would like your 1980 saves next. Come along to the Discord and send it to me, or get in touch on Facebook or something. Go to my website, masterhellish.net, for all the places where you can get in contact. What I'm doing right now is I'm just going through the oil fields that currently just have oil sat there waiting to go. And I'm just adding a couple of new ships. So we've got a ship here that's either just leaving or just arriving from this oil field. I don't know which one it is. And we've got a ship ready to go there. So I'm going to put a new ship in anyway. So at this oil field we've got two ships going at the minute, and I'm going to clone one of those ships and send it on their way. There we go. So we're just adding extra ships for the oil fields that are showing up in the list here. Let's see how the rest of the network's looking. Looking okay. We've got some busy stations on the main line, Doncaster, etc. I think really ideally it'd be nice to put a couple of... Look, I've got labels for coal mines up here that I want to add, and some of them aren't even there anymore. Look, there's no... It's gone. 3 of them just poof, disappeared. Let's just get rid of these, because there's new ones around here as well. There we go, that's better. Yep, so if we go down to London, we can probably add some new trains to the network. So let's clone this one. And I don't want to spend all the money, but I'm going to put 3 new trains on that London network. More trains on a fantastic network means we're going to get more money out of it. Okay, let's go back up to the Highland challenge. And I would like to get this done today, but I don't know if we're going to have the money. So let's have a look and see what the next thing is. The next thing is going to be a tunnel. So we're going to bring that land up just so it's a little bit more even. And we've got a new aircraft, but of course we're not doing planes. We might do some planes at some point. This is saying that we're going to have a length of 31 for this tunnel, which is, you know, an amount of... Oh, they're train tunnels. I just wasted £400,000 because I didn't do the right shortcut key. What? Oh, that's a bridge. Oh dear. Yeah, it's going to cost the same amount of money again. There we go, never mind. So we've come across here to this point. We're going to just lower that bit and see if we can put a bridge across. It's... Oh, actually no, this bit we're going to use... I'm just going to use a little bit of land. Just because it's so tiny, I think the bridge would just be like a 2-length bridge. So it'd just be immediately going up and down. Oh, oh, we've got an explosion. Look at this. It's not very often you see that. It looks like some sort of... I don't know if it's meant to be a UFO or a government plane, but this oil refinery just got bombed. We're right down on the west coast, I think. Yeah, we're not actually too far away. Anyway, let's carry on. Let's not get distracted by that. So we need more tunnels, and we need road tunnels. There we go. Length of 19 is going to be 70,000. That's a lot cheaper. I'm happier with that. And then here... I think if I just get that little bit of hill out of the way... we can then bring the road across the top here like this. That's fine. And then I think here, this is where we will actually have a bridge. To the peak of that hill. And I don't think that's going to work like that, so I will just give it a little nick. A little cut. Just so that we can bring that in there. And then what we got, so it looks like, for the most part, yeah, we've got a massive bridge gap again. I don't think we can make this one. This is going to have to be a suspension bridge. Although there is a little bit of a flat top here that we can exploit a little bit, so it's not as long. Yeah, there, to that edge. Brilliant. Okay. I really hope that we're going to make some money with these buses. But here we go. It's like I said, it's gonna have to be a suspension bridge. It's just way too long. If it's possible to do something about it, I will, but that's not the case. And we're gonna have to go straight into a tunnel. And I think it's going to be pretty much the same again. Let's cut that out. Bridge across here. Yeah, this is the bit that I would thought would be tunnel bridge, tunnel bridge. Now, to make this a tunnel, we just need to just even that land out a little bit. There we go. I don't know, we must be starting to get close now, but this side is nice with the cantilever bridges, but these gaps here are just way too big. I'm kind of regretting trying to get that bridge last episode away from being a suspension bridge, but never mind, because we've ended up with suspension bridges anyway. Oh, this is going to be a long one. Yep. But the bridges don't actually cost that much. They're not too bad. Ooh, we've got a little section here which we can just do a bit of road. That'll be nice. Now what's this? Is this a little hill? It is. Okay, so we'll dig through this bit. We'll just even that out until we get to the edge. There. And then we'll just drive off the edge down into the abyss. No, we won't do that. Now, one of the things I need to remember is we need to come back down again. So when we're around these hills, we need to start the land height coming down to the right one. Ooh, look at this. The money's disappearing here. Why do I give myself these challenges? I don't know. Oh, nearly built a wooden bridge by mistake. At least it'd have been a cheap bridge. Now these is that going to be a hill? We'll cut. Oh, that was probably a bad decision. That probably should have been a tunnel. Never mind. On this occasion, we will cut through part of the hill. On this occasion, just level it out to the edge of the hill. There we go. And then I think this is where we're going to start going down. Maybe even we tunnel through these ones and go down here. Yeah, we're going down. So there, this is where we're going to start bringing our changes in. And we're going to have to just sort of wing it on how many changes we do. Because the land height of the start might not be the same as the land height at the end. So we'll cut through that one and then we'll tunnel through those two. Yes, that's what we will do. Oh, made that a bit too long. There we go. Just cutting back. That's too small. Perfect. Okay. Why am I doing these at 2 length? I don't know. No idea. And ideally, I want to come down a bit neater here, so I will. We'll just dig it out like this. This seems a shame to go up and down, actually. So let's have a bridge. Probably one of the last bridges. Plus, if we want to get a train line through there at any point, we can. There we go. I like that. We've done some tweaks to the land height through the Highlands. But not a much. Not a much at all. There's just little bits here and there. No massive changes. I think we've done a really good job. And this is going to be expensive because it's farmland. No. That's the only problem with having two shortcut keys which are very, very similar. Having A and Shift A for two similar things. Now we're going to go down here. And then this is where I said we were going to tunnel. But we're actually going to go up a couple before we tunnel. Because if we tunnel right at the base of this hill, we're going to be tunneling right through the whole thing. And I don't want to do that. We're going to go up. And then up again. And then tunnel. Like here. That's fine. Then we'll tunnel here. No, that's not a tunnel. There it is. Now that is an 18 length tunnel to here, which is fine. And then we'll put another tunnel. That's a 24. We're running low on money. But there you go. Oh no, there's a forest in the way. I didn't see that forest. I don't think we can bridge over it either. This highway's been straight all the way. Oh dear. Right, we're going to have to put the tunnel somewhere else. So instead of being there, I think they need to be here and here. That is a shame that we've had to do that. But never mind. What we'll do is we'll just have a wiggle between the hills. Nobody will know. It'll be our little secret that we'll have a little wiggle in the hills there. That's hidden. You can't find that. It's not a problem. And then we can go down there to here. Not enough cash. Where's all our money gone? I spent it all on tunnels and bridges. That's the answer. We've not got a problem at Cole North now. I can see on the station list here we haven't got stuff stacking up. But what I can see now is that it's not on the list at all. I don't really care about the ship's profits. They can be... here we go. Too many trains. Have we got too many trains? What's our production right now? 1,100. We're shifting 77% of it? Not even that much. What's the ratings? Excellent 77. Do we need more shuttle? Well, yeah, look at that. There's not a single shuttle train loading right now. Okay, well, let's fix that then. How long are our shuttle trains? They are 4 in length, and we want another 2 tracks. Oh no, it's too spread out. Well, what do we do about that? I don't know what to do about it. I didn't think about the station being too spread out because we've got all these platforms. We're going to have to share platforms? Oh, I should have done it here. No, wait, that wouldn't have made a difference either. Oh my goodness, this is ridiculous. I can't figure it out. I guess I could make them longer? That would help. I've already made them longer once, I think. Looks like it by the stations. What do I do? What we could do for now, for this time only, is we can just get rid of that station, that bit on the end. In fact, let's get rid of both of them because it looks a bit weird. And we'll put in one on this end, one on that end, and we'll link them in so that they're sharing the same drop-off station. It's not ideal, but it'll do. And that just means that we need a second train here. And we need a second train here. And they should come out the depot at the appropriate times and not cause any crashes or anything. So let's just run the game a little bit just to make sure that that's the case. So as soon as those go up there, we may need to actually have a road transfer as well. That would probably help, because there would be enough room for that, and we could have a nice little circuit of trucks to try and facilitate that. Yes, look, the new trains have come out now. The other train's gone past that signal, so whilst that one's loading, they can shuttle backwards and forwards. So we've managed to add 2 more trains to this, which may help for now. Oh my goodness, look at them. It might have just been a coincidence that they all seem to have left at roughly the same sort of time, but we've got 4 currently waiting to load now. 5, okay. I think we might have sorted that. Right then, in which case this station, yeah, I mean, we've got a couple of platforms free. Maybe we've got too many platforms here, but I'm kind of future-proofing, and I'm also thinking, whilst this is a really good station, I have been asked if I'm going to change it to a Ro-Ro, and at the moment, that's a no-no, but I think we'll revisit that at some point. Okay, well, we've got a little bit of money. We can look at getting this Highland challenge finished off. Where is it gone? Where are we? Oh, we're here. Okay, brilliant. Now, I think it makes sense, since we're so close to Glasgow, to actually connect up to Glasgow. So we are going to need another wiggle at the end, but it's the end. It's fine. Here we go. And with it being a highway, we've got to put these one-ways in. And I think really it only matters... I think you've got to do it along the entire length. I'm not 100% sure. Otherwise, I don't think it counts it. But there we go. We've got it in nonetheless. The clicking and dragging method is so much easier than the placing method, where you just do little clicks. So this shouldn't take too long just to go along here and all the sections that are available. Now we're going to need depots. Didn't think of that. Nope, they're going the wrong way. There we are. And there's a big section there that we can't do anything about. Oh! Oh! You can actually lay road like this. I did not know that. Because I just accidentally laid it under the bridge. So if you run it over the top of existing road, it converts it to one way. And if you just lay one way, you can lay one way. One way. I don't know how many ways I can say one way. But we're pretty much done now with that bit. I think we're almost at the end. Yeah, this is the big tunnel that cost us a lot of money. That I didn't mess up. I messed up the smaller ones. Okay. Yeah, and this is the other end. Okay. So I think what we'll do is we'll have proper on and off ramps. And to facilitate that, we'll elevate the highway. Like this. So do it like that. And then we're going to have this road here going on and off ramp. So to be able to build that, we'll probably need a tunnel here. And we'll have to have some rooms for the ramps. And I'm pretty sure just something simple like this should do it. Now, I have to remove the one-wayness here, because you can't have a one-way sign at a junction. There we go. Now we should be able to have a one-way sign on the slopes, even though the graphics are a little bit funny. There we go. We've got a basic kind of slip on and off with an underground road. Oh, it's not connected here. It's a good job I noticed that. Otherwise, the top 10 comments on this video would probably that you missed a piece of road at Inverness. Now, that's another thing as well. We actually need some stations. So we're going to do an inline bus depot here. Oh, the local authority hate me after all that. Right, okay, well, the local authority, they think I'm appalling, probably because of the amount of land I've been messing up. But it looks... I've got trees turned off, haven't I? Oh, there's so many trees there. Well, what happens if we fill in all the trees in all the gaps? It's probably going to cost us about 30 grand. Oh, nearly 100 grand. Okay, Inverness, we spent 100 grand on trees. Please can I have a bus stop? And our survey says, oh yes, they think we're good now. Okay, in that case, bus stop right in the middle of town here. It's got really good coverage and catchment. I'm tempted to put a couple in different places. Not just to increase catchment, but to actually... excuse me, what's the words I'm looking for? To allow for buses to go to different stations within Inverness, even though it's all the same station, to allow better flow. We'll start with one. Right, other end has got to be Glasgow, and I've connected it up directly, and I shouldn't have done that. I should not have done that. We should have had an on-on-off ramp. Where is that road going to go after Inverness? Because at the minute it's going nowhere. I don't think we're going to take it up further through Scotland. I think we need to... Yeah, this junction is going to change in the future. I'm not going to do it now. We'll get this up and running first. But I've got a funny feeling the Highland highway is going to turn right here and go along here. And then we'll hook up some of these other towns along this road. Yeah, we probably do that. Not sure when. And here... we'll probably have this highway go left and right. We probably need to adjust where it is. We're going to hit yeah. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. It's going to go left and right, like this. So if we remove this bit of road, get the one-wayness back in. Hey? Can't build road? What are you talking about? Just there we go. And we'll just connect the end up, just in case there's any problems. And then here we'll just do a standard road with a junction. Oh, I've left it one... well, it's alright, we can use a tunnel. We'll do tunnel version. It's fine. Okay, here we go. So we do a road coming... ran out of money? Wow. I've been spending the cash this episode, haven't I? There we go, we got some money now. We got some money now. We got a profitable company. Let's get rid of those trees. Okay, so down, tunnel, and then these ones here are going to have their one-wayness removed. There we go. Fix that, because I didn't mean to do that. And then these are going to have to be quite long little bits here. I kind of... oh, I just noticed that I can take a little bit of a shortcut across here. Okay, let's do that then. Let's remove these ones and these ones. Just quickly get rid of that bit. Put it in here instead. I like that. That's good. Let's just re-add the one-ways. What do you mean you can't have one-ways here? Yes, I can. And one-ways here as well. So we can actually do two little bits like this, like that. There we go. Lovely. Now, road depots. Let's have one just out of town. And let's just turn all the buildings transparent for now. We're going to have a couple of different stations. And like I said, the reason for that, Glasgow's bigger, so if the buses start to clog up with loading, then we want them to not clog up, I suppose is what I was thinking. Now, if I have one here and one there, they can kind of choose which one they go to and drive through. No, that doesn't work. One here. That's a good start, isn't it? Yeah, we'll have one there. What do you mean wrong direction? Oh, it is the wrong direction. There we go. At least Glasgow don't hate us. There we go. So we've got a bus station at Glasgow. The depot's just out of town. It's probably a little bit far out of town, to be honest. There we are. Let's just sort that out. And now, the last thing to do before we get some road vehicles is actually sort some depots out on this thing. So every now and then, we need to add a depot. But I don't think I can... Yeah, oh, that's wrong orientation. Yeah, you can't connect them up to the one-way roads. So we need to just come in, remove the one-way roads, and just pop a depot in. Now, the good thing about popping depots in for roads like this is that you don't have to worry about the slipping on and off like you do with the tracks. And we'll have some over here as well. So I'm just going to head off, put a load of depots in on this route, and then we'll sort out the buses. And there goes the last two. So now we've got depots at regular intervals all the way along this highway challenge. I might give this road an actual name. We'll see how it goes. But it's time for actually adding vehicles. So new vehicle, the best bus we can find. It looks like quite a fast bus. We'll tell it to go to Glasgow and full load. And then we'll tell it to go all the way to Inverness and full load. We're going to full load at both sides, and that's mainly for spacing. So we want our vehicles not to all appear at the same time, and then the first bus gets full, but the other 5 buses don't really get any passengers. Normally with this sort of thing, you wouldn't do it. I could do a timetable, but I think it's more complicated than what we need. Full load at each end, job's a good one. How many vehicles are we going to get? Well, as many as we can afford. So, 4. Is that it? Well, let's get those 4 on their way and have a look at them. So I think the idea will be is that really I should have started at Inverness. Let's pause this. I should have started at Inverness, and I'll tell you why in a second. Let me just send these back to the depot. Right, let's send them to depot, and we'll actually just get rid of that screen because that's not what I wanted. We'll actually just fast forward until they go back to the depot. So something I don't think we've done much of. I think we did an episode on fast forwarding, but we're just getting these vehicles back to the depot because we really, really don't want them at Glasgow. When you're using full load orders to separate vehicles and for spacing, and you're doing it between 2 locations, you want to do it on the side with the fewest potential passengers. So Glasgow has a much bigger area here with much bigger buildings, whereas Inverness is a smaller place. Now, whilst we've got relatively good catchment at both ends, Inverness is, it's got a problem. Also, we don't have a depot round here, which is not good. We'll put one here just on the city outskirts. We'll get a new vehicle. We'll do it again. This time we'll tell it to full load at Inverness and just return. We won't full load at Glasgow. We're using the smaller of the 2 cities as our spacer. And we've got a little bit more money actually then, whilst we was sorting those vehicles out. So I'm going to clone that vehicle now. That's, what, 8 is it? No, it's 10. We're going to start with 20 buses. You what, Hellish? 20 buses? Yes, 20 buses. It's going to be fantastic. Hopefully they're not going to all break down constantly. I think the service interval... What is the reliability of these buses? 80%. That's all right, actually. It's not too bad. So I don't know how long it's going to take for these buses to full load at Inverness. But I really hope we don't have a traffic jam now, because I've just done 20 buses all at the same time. Oh my goodness. There is a bit of a traffic jam, isn't there? Oh dear. Let's just clear that. Clear the screen. Oh my goodness. Right. Well, we've got one bus on its way. And there's bus number 2. I don't know if it's going to be able to pull out of Inverness okay. This is the reason why I use the through stations rather than the terminus stations for buses. Terminus stations just clog up. Just completely clog up. There's got a few ships that are lost, but I'm not worried about that. But you can see, because we've got that full load set, we've now got relatively good spacing on these vehicles. So we've got one there, there's the second one and the third one, and the fourth one should be on its way rather soon. So we're actually using the amount of passengers available at Inverness as our spacer. Now what we should technically do is keep supplying Inverness with buses until our first bus is about to return. That's another way to work out how many vehicles you need, because if you don't know how many vehicles you need, we'll just send some on the way, and when they start coming back, you know you've got enough vehicles going around the loop. Now you can only really do that in a loop which requires a lot of vehicles. We've got auto renews on vehicles failing. I don't know why. Also, we're having more problems down by Coal Hub North, so we'll go there quickly. Here we go. Ship 6 is lost. Not sure why. And train 38 can't find a path, but I know why, because yeah, we'll sort that out later. Now this power station requires coal, and look at this. We can't actually drop off from this terminus station quick enough with these trucks. Yeah, it's piling up. It's actually piling up. We're gonna build one. We're gonna do it. Let's see how things have been going. Let's see. That was the okay. Oh my goodness, this is another long episode. We're going to finish off by adding this this power station. 2.2 million. Well, we can potentially improve things around here by having multiple ways that they can drop off, but they are picking up and looping around quicker than they can drop off. So I guess setteth transfer. I don't know whether putting that there will help the situation. Oh, it won't, because there was a truck in the way and the bit of road won't have been built. Arrgh. Please. Oh, we've got enough money. We've got enough money for the power station. Thank goodness. Okay, here we go. I've been waiting to do this for so many episodes, ever since that power station disappeared. Look at that. Yes, right next to the train station. So now what we need to do is we need to... No, we just need to keep going. We need to keep going, and we need to keep shifting the rest of this coal. If we don't keep shifting it... Now, this train dropping off here, the station should now accept... Oh, it doesn't accept coal yet because the power station's not built. The power station will be built soon, and then it will accept coal. These trains will no longer transfer. They will get loads of money. We can decommission the trucks. Oh, that'll be so good. I can't believe that power station just went right when we did it, at both ends as well. If you don't remember that, go back and watch the episodes maybe. Have another look. Oh, that came from nowhere. I apologise, folks. Right, okay, so the power station's going in. It now counts. Look there, this station now, Coal Hub North drop, now accepts coal. Which means we'll no longer get coal mounting up here, and we won't need to bring it in over here. And also, I don't think I'm going to be able to connect that bit of road up ever. We're just going to have to wait. Oh, no, I just managed it. Oh, cool. Okay, so that's going to help with the rate of drop-off, and that also is, again, the rate of transfer. We've got 3,400... Sorry, it wasn't 3,000. 349,000 for that train drop. Yes! Absolutely fantastic. Money is going to be absolutely pouring in now. These road vehicles are going to be... oh, brilliant. Okay, so between now and next time... Once all this coal's gone, I will close down that truck route, and then we'll go back and make sure the highway challenge is running okay. We're probably going to start our next iron ore mine. I've got a passenger line in mind. So much coming up. Hope you're enjoying the series. Remember, if you're playing along, I want your 1980 saves. If you're not already playing along, you can catch up. We're doing this at a nice slow pace. And the information about how to play along is at the beginning of the first episode of the series, and the link to the series is in the description. I will see you all soon. Thank you very much for watching. Consider supporting me through the Viewer Plus program. More information about that on my website, masterhellish.net. I will see you soon. Take care, and for now, goodbye.